Welcome, people of the World Wide Web. So it's Cypher Sigma here, and as the video takes, it's kind of a pickup, kind of a rant video. It's a little bit of a combination of several of Lee's points. So, as the title would say, this is Belayed Presents. So, one of them was my brother-in-law. I just happened to, he dropped off the mother-in-laws. Unfortunately, the mother-in-law and that weren't very well over Christmas, as I know a lot of people, there are a lot of colds going around. So, I didn't get to pick that up until yesterday. I've got that to the side, so I'll show that. But the main thing is, and as the title would say, it's the delayed present by the Royal Mail. So, where I've lived over just over 5 years in this house. We have the same mailman. We're always nice to him. We get him something for Christmas because, as you've seen, I buy a lot of DVDs, I buy a lot of toys. He obviously turns up a lot. If I'm not in, he normally gives it to one of my neighbours, and our neighbours are really, really good on our street. They take them in. We have had a few packages from other people besides Royal Mail thrown in bushes and stuff, but luckily everything has always turned up, even if we've not been aware of it. Now, this is the first year coming up to Christmas, and I know there have been issues with Christmas and ordering stuff, so, you know, I do give them some leeway. I do understand of this. Now, leading up to it, there was some figures that I wanted. My dad's, my dad was going to order them for me, but obviously he hadn't used the site before, so I said I'd use it. Apologies, runny nose. That's the last thing. So yeah, my dad had not used the site before, so I said I'd order them for it. It was like 2 weeks odd before Christmas. I thought plenty of time, it will get there, like, by the by. So I placed the order, money went out. They said they were going to dispatch them. That's fine. So when I order something from Comic Con Cocktails, if you haven't before, they send you an email. They let you a rough idea of when it's going to be delivered via Royal Mail. So there is some sort of link there between the two companies. And then, yeah, I get an email saying it will be delivered this day between this time. It normally turns up roughly on that time. So we go towards the week before Christmas. It's been the best part of a week. These have been dispatched, and I was told it was going to be delivered on the Wednesday before Christmas. So that's fine. I'm in. I work from home. This is my home office. So that's fine, apart from walking the dog. I have a Ring doorbell, as most people do nowadays. I don't have to worry about, you know, it not turning up or me missing it or something, because I'm always able to communicate. So yeah, I got the initial thing that it was going to be Wednesday, and then I got an email saying it was then going to be Tuesday. Fair enough, you know. It's fine. Tuesday come and goes. I see the postman when I go and walk the dog. He says he's not got anything for me. I'm like, that's a bit strange, but okay, it's fine. Tuesday come and goes, nothing. Next day, Wednesday, when it's supposed to be delivered, again, I'm in all day, Ring doorbell, everything, no sign of anybody turning up. Again, nothing. So I thought that was strange. I thought the fact it was going to be delivered on a Wednesday, then they said Tuesday, and then they emailed me both days to say they were going to deliver it, and no one turned up. Obviously, I have Ring doorbell footage of the whole day. I surveyed every single recording, and there was no postman knocking on my door. So very, very strange. So I then get another one saying, and then get another email first thing Thursday saying, apologies you weren't in. We will try and attempt to deliver it today. Now, that's strange, because I'm like, I know my postman, he is reliable. I saw him on the Tuesday. He said he didn't have anything. I didn't see any postman come to my house or even go by my door via the Ring camera on the Wednesday. So this is the first time I'm like, well, hang on a second, that's a bit strange. Thursday, the email basically says up until 7:30. Now, that evening I planned to go see Wonka, as you'll know, on the other channel. I did a review for it, so I went with my family. So we saw it at 6 o'clock, and lo and behold, 20 minutes past 6, there's a ring at the doorbell. I'm in the cinema, my phone's on mute, I don't get the notification. I get a thing, we've tried to deliver it again, you're not in. So and this is the strangest thing, you know, I understand their stuff, and the person who tried to deliver it late at night wasn't our usual postman, it was someone else. So they obviously had someone doing overtime to do these ones. Now, the annoying thing is that this was the third day they said they would. There's a third day they said they would deliver it. Tuesday they said they tried to deliver it. I wasn't in. That was lie. I can prove that. Not Wednesday they said they were, you know, they would try and deliver it. I'd been all day. I can prove they never did turn up. Thursday, yes, they actually did. having to say it will be delivered by 7:30 at night, it literally means I can't stay in all day. I literally stayed in all day until about 5:30 until we had to go to the cinema. Apart from walking the dog, and as I say, ring doorbell. So this was the annoying thing, you know. It's the third one. So then I get an email Thursday night after I got to cinema. It basically says, you know, we tried to deliver it, blah 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 blah. Would you like to do a redirectory? I said, okay, that's fine. I will check. So the only day I could get was Saturday, which is the Saturday before Christmas, so the 23rd. Clicked it on there. You know, me and my wife were like, we have got a few bits to do, but we tried to do it Friday and Sunday, and we stayed in Saturday more or less all day. Again, apart from walking the dog, I had the camera and the ring doorbell. So Saturday Saturday goes, nothing. No postman, no attempted delivery. I go on the app. The app says it's out for delivery on the 23rd. I can't it doesn't say it was attempted to be delivered. It doesn't give me any options to redirect it. I cannot query the thing via the app. There is kind of no direct one to say, look, you know, you've said you've tried to deliver us and it's not. So obviously it's Christmas time, everywhere's shut and stuff like this, and I then wait, and then it's just in the new year, not the new year, the week between Christmas and New Year, last week, or the week before when this video goes out. I'm still looking on the app, it still says 23rd out for delivery. It's like the 27th, 28th now. I'm like, but what the hell's going on? I can't reselect anything. I have no idea where it is. So not knowing what's going to happen to the package, I then decide on the Friday, I finish at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So I drive down to my local post office. I go in there. I go, you know, you've had a parcel. You've said you tried to deliver it. That wasn't the case. I have ring doorbell footage to prove that. I didn't want to just have a go at the man there. I said, you know, so he took my details and went, oh, it's out for delivery. I said, yeah, but it's been out for delivery since the 23rd of December and it's now the 28th or the 29th. What the hell, where is it? Why am I not getting the right notifications? I said, why are you telling me that you've tried to deliver it on 3 separate occasions and I can prove to you that it was only one? Not wanting to rip the guy's head off, he took away and went, here's your package, give it to me. There was a little red label on it, and unfortunately I wasn't in the best mood when I picked this up, and it did say they tried to attempt to deliver it on the Tuesday and Wednesday, the dates there, which is really funny that it's got written dates on there on the Tuesday and Wednesday, and I've only got video footage of them actually deliver it on the Thursday. I don't know what is going on with the Royal Mail. I say the bloke probably had, it was near the end of the day, he probably just wanted to go home, and it's probably not him delivering it, so I'm not going to place the blame on him. The thing is, I'm like, be more upfront, you know, with the previous year of Royal Mail's mess. So I don't know why they didn't say, you know, if you're having problems, please between this date and this date. Again, if I hadn't have gone of my own fruition, gone to the post office and asked them about it, they then could have another attempt to redeliver it. Whoever was supposed to redeliver it in the first place, who didn't do it, you know, as far as they're concerned, they tried to deliver it 4 times. And I can prove I only did it once. So who's this person that's probably getting paid for not actually doing their job? God knows. Anyway, sorry, it's a massive rant, and let's get into it. So the 2 things I was actually after that was in the box were these. So it's 2 McFarlane figures that were really cheap on Comic and Cocktails, so $7.99 each. So this is Bloodsport from the Suicide Squad. I really quite like the King Shark, so this is my attempt to try and pick him up in bits. So there is the unmasked version, because that was the more cheap one to get. The masked version seemed to go quite well. And then obviously to go with him, it is Peacemaker with King Shark's arms. So these are the 2 McFarlane figures. So the figures are right. I want it more for the King Shark parts, and as they were presents, and you know, 16 quid for two McFarlane figures isn't that bad. When you actually finally get them. Now the figure that my brother-in-law got for me is Diana from Dungeons and Dragons. So as you can see on the back, the other 2 in the wave are Hank and Bobby. I have Lee, so I have all of wave 1 now, which is really, really good. So it's just wave 2 to get, and then that line is finished. So happy to have that. So have any of you had issues with the Royal Mail? I say I've lived here over 5 years. This is the first proper issue I've had, specifically when they've said they have delivered stuff and they haven't. You know, I'm glad to have a Ring doorbell so I can at least prove that. But I did think it was poor of Royal Mail that you can't sort of query stuff. And it was even, you know, worst case scenario, it never turned up and they were claiming that they delivered it like they've said on previous days. I could show them proof, but it wasn't even like you can go through something to get compensation on that. It's really, you know, I understand this is a company where the bottom end are being bled dry. You know, they got rid of 5% because half the people wanted a pay rise, you know, but you still need to be, you know, transparent to your customers and say, and if there was problems, they should have just let me know. I would have been happy to let them understand that we're having issues. We'll try to redeliver it, but it may not get delivered due to fine. I understand that. If you don't get delivered, then that person should attempt to at least try and deliver it one time, so I'm not worrying where this parcel is. Anyway, I've been Cypher Sigma Toys. Hope you enjoyed this video /rant, and I shall see you in the next one.